This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome to Excel Masterclass, all of you. I must really appreciate that you're taking 1 hour of your time every day and want to learn, make best use of this lockdown. Really appreciate it. And 47 number of people at this 4 o'clock is something really great. What is that you will learn from this program? Okay, I made some topics over here for you to understand what all topics we will go through. So the first, what we will today, okay, just a minute. Today, the day one, the sheet which I have given you. Okay, so open up that, you will have an idea today exactly what we're going to learn. If you see the first sheet tells you day one, Excel basics. Here, the first what we're going to learn is Excel interface. Then we will look into working with worksheets, adjusting the worksheets, tabs and groups, characteristics of cells, speaking cells, editing data, formatting, amends, copying and filling, transpose, advanced fill, flash fill, dictionary, and a go-to function. So today you will learn 16 related things with respect to Excel. As the days goes on, more and more topic will come up to you and little more advanced it gets into it. Yes, of course, we will be doing conditional formatting, VLOOKUP, pivot table, HLOOKUP, data analysis, what if analysis, as logical operations, arrays, Excel charts. We will do plenty. Okay. Only thing is I need cooperation from you. I need an interaction. It just cannot be one way of communicating. Then you will get bored. You have to participate. If you're having a laptop, no problem. You can do it along with me or after the class, not a problem. People who are using mobile phones and you do not have the sheets with you, it's fine. Take a notebook, note down the points, note down the shortcuts, the tricks, how each one we are doing it, right? So that once you finish it, I will share this video when you want it, and you can sit in the lab and replay this video and you can do those exercises. But I will keep these recorded videos only for 1 day or 2 days maximum. After that, you will not have the access. Okay, so it's only for your practice. We will give you the recorded videos and that is available only for 1 or 2 days. So don't expect to be forever. Then nobody will come to my class. All right. So first, we all know what exactly is an Excel, right? So first, let's get into something called as Excel interface. Now, everyone should understand few things about Excel interface. People are still confused. What exactly is this interface all about? I made a small PPT for us to understand. Okay. The first, what you see on the top is called as a command group. The red mark, what you have is actually called as command group. This is where most of your operational activities happens aware, which you know about it. So you should know the terminologies. You should know what each one stands for. Remember, it's an revision for you. Please have a notebook. Note down the necessary things. If you're just staring at the system or a screen, then you will not learn anything. Keep writing what it is. Okay. Spend next 1 hour not wasting your time. Next, as you see on the left side, this is called as name box. We will work on each and everything. And FX, this entire thing over here from FX till here, this is called as formula cell. Row and column, you are aware of it. The vertical section, which represent by the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they are called rows. Columns are represented by the alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So that is, I think you are very well aware. Column is horizontal and row is vertical. Okay. What happens if row and vertical combine together? What if they intersect together? Okay. So I'll explain. When the row and the column intersect, you see the center one. This center one is nothing but cell. So that's what we're going to learn about it. All the cells you see is nothing but it is the intersection between the row and the column. Okay, and every cell has an address. What do you mean by address? Now if I go and put my mouse cursor over here, now this is activated and it is called as active cell. Now what I said address is, now if I go to G, okay, where do I get the address of the cell is on your name cell. You have something called G14. This is your address. What exactly is G14? G is nothing but column. So if I go here, this is a column, and then what it says 14 means 14th row. If I go to 14, 13, 14, so now if I combine G and 14, I will get the cell. So that is the meaning of a cell. So that is okay. And this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, they are called headers. 11, 12, 13, 14 is also called as headers. So that's something you should be remembering it. I think these are all is a very simple, you're aware of it. Now what is this tabs? Tabs are nothing but, if you I open up my Excel sheet, do you see this home, insert, page load, formulas, data, review, view? These are all nothing but tabs. Now under each tabs, for example, if I go to home, you have different command central. Now under insert, you have a different command central. What is that consist in a command central, or it is also called ribbon? Under each ribbon you have the small square, see, dash, then this dash. What is this called as? These are called as groups. Clipboard is a group, font is a group, alignment is a group, number is a group, styles is a group. So each one will actually create like a group. This entire set of group is called as ribbon or a command central. Under command central, on top of command central, is been activated by the tabs. So you should know this is tabs. Clipboard, font, alignment is groups. Under each groups you have something called as launchpad. What is this launchpad? Can you see here under the wrap text or merger center, if I put my cursor here, this is called as launchpad. When I click on this, I will get a launchpad and more details, more information about it. Okay, so I'll repeat, this is tabs, this is groups, okay, and this is nothing but a launchpad. So this is something you should be aware of it. Now above the file you see save button, left, right, whatever it is. This is called as quick as access tool. It is also called as QAT. What is quick access tool is those tools which are regularly you make use of it. So you don't have to simply again every time go to formulas, go and click, or maybe if I go for say insert, then I have to go to this chart and select this. Every time I don't have to do it. If I create a shortcut over here, this is called as quick access tool. So with just a press of a button, I should be able to do it. Okay, so how do you add this tools in this quick access, which I'm going to explain it as we go on. So now we understood what is tabs, what is groups, what is ribbon, what is launchpad, rows, columns, cell. Now what is range? Range is nothing but set of cells is called as a range, means G 4, 5, 6, 7. If I select continuous cells is a range, or if I select G, H, I, J, K, this entire thing is called as a range. So if I select both rows and column, it is called as a range. Range can be represented as, like for example, G2 is to F2. So this colon is what is been represented as a range. Okay, so as we go on you will be able to understand. Now what is this title? A title is when you save an Excel sheet, you will have to name the sheet. And how will you name the sheet? That is nothing but Excel class 1. This is nothing but a title bar. You can keep changing based on what is that sheet all about. This is called as title bar. Now under each Excel sheet you will have these things. What is these are called as worksheets. So this is a workbook. Under workbook you will have multiple what I call it as a Excel sheets. Okay, so we will learn more information about Excel sheets. As of now, when you open up the workbook, by default Excel will give you only 3 worksheets, and if you want more, you have to go and click on this plus, and then you can name it, color it. As we go on, I'll explain how to do all those things. These are called worksheets. Now on the right side, you will see scroll bars. So this is called as vertical and horizontal. Okay, so I'll just, yeah, if you see here, this is horizontal and this is vertical scroll bar. You also have an option over here where you can zoom in, you can zoom out. So you have an option over here. The different page views, you have it over here: page layout, page break view. Now this is what is called as break page view. You want layout this way, or if you want a regular one, you can select based on what is available over here. So this is about little bit of an Excel interface. Just to get an idea, are you able to understand what I'm explaining it to you? Is it clear? If it is yes, please type yes in the chat box. You're not able to follow it up, please put your feedback on the chat message, because this is the first class and you need to get used to my training. So please go to the chat box and give me a saying that yes, if it is very clear and you're able to understand what I'm explaining. Please go ahead and start putting those messages. Okay, great. So I will continue with it. This is what I had given you in short summary. If you look at my screen, this is it. This has the entire interface. I will share this PPT for you. The first one is the office button. This is nothing but quick access tool. This is the name box. This is the formula bar, title bar. This is entire thing is called command central or a ribbon. Okay, and this is the column header. This is the row header. These are sheets. Remember, by default you will get only 3 worksheets, and if you want more you have to click on plus. Horizontal, vertical scroll bar. You have zoom controls. You have active cell when you put a cursor over there. Whatever we have explained is been explained in one PPT. Okay, any student should remember this terminologies, and you should be able to point out where these terminologies are. We do a lot of functions, but the basic things we actually not. That's why I'm stressing more important that you have to go through these things and keep in the mind. It should be in your fingertips. When somebody asks you what is a name box, what is a formula bar, what is a quick access tool, what is a ribbon, you should be in a position to explain. Now, once we have done this, small shortcuts which you should be knowing it. I think you know few things, but I'm just giving an example. If I just type NICT, if I want to copy it, it is Control C. When you copy it, now see the cell, there's a kind of a design. That means this cell has been copied. If I want to paste it, where you want to paste it, go here and select this. Now, if you want to paste it, it has to be, can you see here, there's something called as Control V. Now, in your desktop, laptop, you have an option which is called Control and type V together. You will get the same thing. And what is this cut and paste is? Now, same thing, NICT. But I do not want my NICT to be here. I want this NICT to be in the F column. But what I will do is Control X, and that is I cut it and then I paste it somewhere else. That is in the Control F. Now, if I do Control V, now you see this is gone because I've done cut and paste. I've not copied and pasted, I have cut and paste. And the shortcut for that is Control C, Control V, and Control X. We will be using this a lot in the coming sessions. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of it. If you're aware of it, don't worry about it. Okay, now let's get into the main topic. I have made sheets every time when we start finishing one topic, the other. You have working with sheets, you have tabs and groups, characteristics of spells, speaking cells. We will continuously work on it so that you can go back and redo the same thing. If I'm little fast, it's fine, but you can always go back to the video, refer it and do it. It should not be a problem. But if I'm really fast, please tell me. I will slow down over here. Okay. Now adjusting the worksheet. How do you insert or delete a cell? How do you insert, delete, hide or unhide rows? Inserting, deleting, hiding, unhiding columns, resizing the column and row size. All these things we will learn in this sheet about it. Okay. First, I will start from the last actually. Resizing the column, size or row. Now see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, it's cut because the space is the text is more than the cell size. So how do I do it is, all you have to do is please observe carefully between E and F column, between there is a line. So take your cursor there and double click on it. Double click. That's it. The cell will get adjusted or resized according to your size of your text. Some people will do like this. They will click on this and drag it to the right. That is also fine, but easier way is just go between E and F, just double click in between and you will be able to resize it accordingly. Okay, so that is a resizing of column, row and size. If you want, see, after Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is missing. If I want to put a Thursday, all I have to do is I go to the Friday, right click. Okay, you have an option of insert. Here you have an option of insert. Now you
Sir,
want that
nothing is
entire
visible.
cell, okay,
Excuse
to
me,
go
sir.
down,
Nothing
or
is visible
entire
there.
row going down. Okay, and then I click on OK. Now it goes down. So now I can type Thursday and then I'll put a number. Okay, if you do not want that Thursday, it's the same thing. Right click, you have an option over here which is called as delete. You want to delete the entire row, it goes off. Now it is
So I
Monday,
can't see you, sir.
Tuesday,
Like the
Wednesday.
screen is
Now
not
in small
visible.
things, we are actually coming with the fundamentals, basic. You must be knowing
Sir,
this. Don't
I
get
cannot see your
overconfident. What is
video.
it teaching? Is all school stuff, but certain things we start building it for higher classes. Okay. Now that is what inserting and deleting cells. How do you insert, delete, hide or unhide rows? Now
Yeah.
between G and H, I want to add more rows. So what I will do is more columns, okay, or more rows. Now I will go to H, I will
So the
click on it.
screen is
You have an option which is
not
called as
visible.
Sir, it's not seen.
gone. I've got more now. Okay. Now say I will put it as
So
between E
please
and
do
F,
see
I need
chats.
one more column in between. So I select one
So
of this
please.
entire column, right click and insert. Now you see, I've selected the entire new column. If I want to delete the entire
Sir,
column, again
excuse me.
select this
A
entire F,
message, sir,
right click
here.
from your mouse, then you
Sir,
have an option called
Sir is
as
not
delete.
able to
It's
hear
gone.
us actually.
Now, if I want to
sir,
hide this entire F,
Yeah, muted,
again
I think
select
so.
this, right click it, you have an option called as hide.
Yeah, he
Actually,
muted us
nobody will know
actually. We
that
are not
there's
able
any
to.
hidden unless they go through this alphabetic
Sir is
A,
not
sir,
B,
seeing our
C,
chat
D, E.
also. No.
There is F is missing because it's hidden.
So please
Now, if you
refer
want
chat,
to
sir.
unhide it, select the two rows, select the right click. You have an option called
Oh
as
God.
hide.
We should tell sir. Wait.
So I'll
WhatsApp.
repeat
WhatsApp
again.
him
You
once.
want to hide F column, select this, right
sir, we are
click.
not able
You
to
have
see
an
this.
option which is called as hide. And if you want to unhide it, just select any of this and click on unhide. Comes back.
Arey
So this is
bhai. Stop explaining, sir, please. Nothing is heard.
My God.
Yeah, got it.
Yes.
Hey, don't message, dude. Again, ma'am will scold.
Okay, can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Preeti, you did not understand. I'll explain one more time. Not a problem. Okay, where did you stop, guys? Did you understand how to insert and delete cells?
No, sir.
No, sir.
The first point.
No, sir. No.
Oh, sir.
Okay, I'll explain that again. Do you understand resizing columns and row size?
Yes, sir.
We heard only your voice, sir, not video.
The screen was not visible. Nothing is seen.
Okay, so just Kiranta, only you reply, so it'll be easy. Can you tell me adjusting the worksheet? Did you were you able to see the sheet adjusting the worksheet, or now only you're able to see?
Now only we are able to see, sir.
Okay, then I'll explain this. But did you understand the Excel interface? So now I'll start with this adjusting worksheet. Okay, Lakshmi is saying that sir, start from adjusting worksheet. Okay, I'll start from the beginning. Now, okay, now there are four things over here: inserting or deleting a cell, inserting, deleting, hiding, unhide rows, inserting, deleting, hiding, unhiding columns, resizing the column or size. Okay, so I'll explain these four things how to do it. Now, first I'll start with resizing column or row size. Now, if you see here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, the text is cut because the text size is more than the cell size. So if I have to adjust or resize the cell, how do I do it? Is now I will go between E and F. Okay, take the mouse, you will get a plus sign like that. Click on that, double click on it. It will automatically resize the cell. I'll show you one more time. Go between E and F, select between this, there's a plus sign, double click on that, it will automatically resize the column or row size. Okay. Is this clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay, great. So that is how you resize it. How do you insert or delete a cell? Now, if you observe here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is missing. They have just put it as Friday. Now, if I want to add the data, Thursday, and here also 10, 20, 30, 40 is missing. So if I want to put Thursday and if I want to put 40, how do I do it is, I go to Friday, right click from my mouse. You have an option which is called as insert. I will click on insert. You have the third option which is called as entire row because I want Friday to come down, 50 also to come down. So I will go click on entire row and click on OK. See what happens. Now you can go and type Thursday and here you can type it as 40. After Monday, you want Tuesday to come, which should be 90. Again, right click, insert, entire row, click on OK. Okay, so Sunday, okay, no problem. So it'll be Tuesday, and probably I can put it as 90. If you do not want this cell because it's an error over here, what you can do is select that cell. You have an option which is called as delete it, and entire row, click on OK. It's gone. So Sunday and Monday. So this is how you actually insert or delete cell. Next, Insert, delete, hide, unhide rows and columns. First I will do columns. Now between E and F, I want to add one more column. So what I will do is I'll select F, right click. You have, and see, the minute I click select on F, the entire column gets selected. All you have to do is right click and click on insert. Now see, one new column only we can arrange it. If you do not want this column, again click on F, right click, you have an option which is called as delete. It's gone. If you want to hide this cell, so that maybe for future reference you want back this. So first, right now you don't need it. What you will do is again select this entire F, right click on it, you have an option which is called as hide. If you want to unhide it, you can just select this column and you have an option which is called as unhide. It goes off. If you want to delete the entire column, select this entire thing, right click and delete it. It goes
Delete it.
off.
Okay, sir.
But you want to get it back, you can, but if you save the sheet, then gone. You will not be able to find that. So this is how you insert, delete, hide, unhide columns. Now, how do you insert a new row? Now select this number 8, again right click, you have an option called as insert. See, now entire new row has been added up. If you don't want it, right click, delete it. Now you want only Friday and 50 to be hidden. So I'll select this entire row, right click, you have an option called hide. Now see, there's no Friday. And you want it, select those, unhide it, you get back your Friday. So it's easy just to hide, delete, insert. It is very much over there. Now, if your numbers are more and the length of the cell is very less, what did I tell you? Between F and G, just go here, double click on this. It comes back to normal size, right? So this is a small things about adjustments in the worksheets. Now I'll go with the main topic, which is called as working with worksheets. Now again, in your chat box, can you please type, did you understand this particular topic? I hope you are noting it down. Okay, great. I'm seeing a lot of positive response. So you're able to understand. See, you will forget as we go on, but if you can note down, like even if you write down, like for example, click on the cell, right click, select insert. So if you write fast and keep your notes ready, when you come back to the sheet, you will be able to go through it. If you're just observing it, you're just staring at the screen, then after a few topics, it goes out of your hand. Okay. Now I'm going slow, but as we go on, it'll get faster. Now I'll go for working with sheets. Now, what is this working with sheets? So many topics are there. Inserting, deleting, renaming the worksheets, copying and moving, hiding and unhiding, changing the sheet color. To view all the worksheets, view files side by side, compare two different worksheets. See, what I meant is worksheets. Worksheets are nothing but this one: Excel interface, adjusting worksheets, tabs and groups, characteristics of cells. These are all nothing but worksheets. Now, what is that first thing? How do you add one more sheet? So go to this, click on any of this worksheet, right click again, you have an option called as insert. Then you have, are you going to go for chart, macros? All these are not according to topic. Now you have to select this worksheet and click on OK. You get an option which is called as sheet 1, which is by default given by Excel. So you inserted it, worksheet. Now you need to rename the worksheet. So go to sheet 1, again right click, you have an option which is called as rename. Click on rename and I'll just put it as test 1. Now that sheet is started to create. If you do not want this worksheet, you want to delete this worksheet, simple, right click, delete it, it goes off. So that's the meaning of insert, deleting, rename the worksheets. What is this copying and moving the sheets? Okay. Now I want exact same worksheet, one more copy. how do I do it is right click. Okay, you have an option which is called as move or copy. Click on move or copy. Okay, you need to click on create a copy. Okay, and before what? Before working with sheet, I want another copy of the same thing working with worksheets. Now I'll click on OK. See what happens. See, working with worksheet, working with worksheet. It's returns number 2 because already first sheet is there, second sheet. If I want one more copy of the same ditto, again right click, move or copy. Before worksheet 2, click on create a copy and click on OK. See what happens. Third sheet, second sheet, first sheet, and it's the same thing. If I click on this, if you see the green color, work in worksheet. If I click on this, same thing, working with worksheet. It's just a replica of it. You do not want, right click, delete it, click on permanently delete. You don't want sheet number 2, click on delete and click on this, gone. So now you're back to the original data. So that is nothing but copying or moving. If you want to hide or unhide a worksheet, simple, click on this. You have an option which is called as hide. Okay, if you want to unhide it, you have to go here. Okay, sorry. Again, click on this, right click. You have an option which is called as unhide. Unhide sheet. This is the sheet which is hidden. Click on OK. Comes back. I'll repeat again. Say if I want to hide tabs and groups, I'll go to this worksheet. I'll click on right click. You have an option which is called hide. Now the tabs and groups are gone. If I want to get it back, again click on one of the worksheet, click on unhide. It'll tell how many sheets I've hidden. Right now only one sheets are hidden. Select tabs and groups and click on OK. It comes back. So that is nothing but hiding and unhiding worksheets. If you want to change the color of the sheets, simple. Right click. You have a tab color. I wanted to make it as red. Tabs and groups, I want to change it to yellow in color. Characteristics of cell, tab color, I want brown in color, so I can change the color. Now this is where a lot of companies use different coloring for each of these worksheets. Plays a very important role. Basic things, your boss will ask, just color up the worksheets. You won't know when and how to do it at that time. So if you start learning the basics very quickly, you should be able to do it. Now what is this? To view all the worksheets. To view all the worksheets at one place. See how many worksheets I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes on. I have so many. Flash fail, dictionary, right? No. But if I want to see everything in one place, how do I do it? If I want to view all the worksheet in one place, be carefully observe this. On the bottom, you have the small rectangular over here. Just put your mouse over there, right click on it. There you go. You get to see everything. How many sheets are available, you will get. If you want to go to dictionary, click on this, click on OK. Now see, sheets directly, it jumps into dictionary. If you want to again go here, right click. Now where were we? Working with sheets, click on OK. Right, so this is nothing but to view all the worksheets. Okay, just to get an idea how much you know about it, were you aware of this option? Please put it in your chat message. Were you aware of this option? Okay, good. So that means, see, you're learning something new apart from your regular Excel classes. Okay, so keep that in the mind. How will you do it? Is take your mouse over here, right click, then you have all the sheets. It's extremely important when you're doing big work in Excel, lot of analysis, lot of sheets that is involved in a workbook. This plays a very important role. Next, you can view files side by side or compare to two different worksheets. I'll skip the view files side by side for timing, but I'll explain you what is this compare to different worksheets. Now, what is this compare to different worksheets? I want tabs and groups and characteristics of cell, both the sheets opened at the same time so that I can compare these two worksheets. How can I do it? Because if I select characteristics, tabs and groups goes off. If I select tabs and groups, characteristics cell goes off. But I want both the sheets next to each other so that I can compare what is happening. How do I do it? I go to tabs and groups. You have an option over here which is called as view. In the view, you have something called as new window. Click on this new window. Okay, now again go back to view. You have this option which is called as view side by side. Okay, there you go. Now I will go to characteristics of cell. Okay, now see, two sheets, worksheets. I am able to see it from left side tabs and groups and the right side characteristics of cell. Now I want working with sheets. I can change it here and editing data. So now I'm comparing two different worksheets in the same Excel. And if I write anything, it'll also update. For example, if I write anything, now if I go back to the worksheets, see, same thing is there. So if I write anything, it'll update. It is just like a replica. If I delete, it goes off. But it's an advantage for me to see two sheets next to each other. If you do not want vertical, you want horizontal. So go and click on arrange all. Now instead of vertical, maybe horizontal, click on OK. See now what happens. Working with worksheets, tabs and groups. I want to see horizontal. Two sheets are below each other. You do not want one of the sheets, you can just cancel this. Now you go back to the original one. This plays a very important role in the companies. I'll explain one more time how to do it. Go to view, click on new window. Next, again go to view. You have this option which is called as view side by side. Click on this. Okay, now you have two sheets, but I don't want horizontal, vertical is better. So click on arrange all. You have an option called as vertical. Click on OK. Now two sheets are open. You can go for tabs and groups. So you can do what you want in the working with worksheets. You can do what you want in the tabs and groups. Okay, and if you're done with it, you can just cancel one of the sheet. You're back to the normal. Okay, so this is something: insert, renaming, deleting, copying, hiding, changing the sheet colors, view all the worksheets and compare two different worksheets at same time, right? This is an extremely important for you to do it. Now, if you want to move in one sheet only, you want to keep moving to one sheet to another, there is a shortcut using a keyboard. Now, if you have a keyboard, there is a shortcut over here which is called control page down. So click on control and check the page down option in your keyboard. See, if I keep doing that, it goes to working sheet, tabs, characteristics of cell, editing data, formatting, comments, copying and filling. How am I doing it? I am clicking on control and page down. So that is an option. Note down this. It'll come in handy for you when you're working for a bigger case studies. Okay, so that is all about working with sheets. Next, you have tabs and groups. How do you create a tab? Rename a tab, hide a tab, delete a tab, add groups, rename groups, add options in groups. They're all extremely very easy. Now, how do you create a tab? Tab is, you know what it is: home, insert, page layout, formula, etc. Now, I will create my own tab. The tab name is called, in fact, NICT. Okay, so the tab name is called as NICT. How do I do it? I go to file, I go to options. You have this option called as advanced, or it can be customize ribbon. Okay, so go to customize ribbon. You have the main tabs. Now what I will do is I will click on new tab. Okay, I'll just click on new tab. And what is this new tab name? I will rename it as NICT and click on OK. And then click on OK. Look at this: file, home, What do you see here? NICT. I created my own tab. Under each tab, you do not have anything. It is empty. So I can create groups over here, which is most favorite or most widely used, which will help me out. So how do I do it? I'll go to File, Option, Customize Ribbon. Now under NICT, which is a tab, below NICT is the group. If I want to add new group, okay, so the group name could be, say for example, group name could be filters. It's my own filters, and click on OK. Now, under filter, what all can I put? Say fill color. I can just click on this left side, click on add. Font color, add. Font size, add. Format cell, add. Format painter, add. So under NICT, the first group is called filters. I have all this. Now I'll have one more new group, and that regroup could be sorting. I can use any logo if I want. So the group name is called as sorting. Okay. Now under sorting, I want this option called as insert cell, insert function, insert picture, insert sheet column, all those things, and then click on OK. Now File, Home. Now let's see what happens under NICT. There you go. My tab is called NICT and my group name is called as filter. Under filter, I have all these tools. Now I also created one thing called as sorting, and I had these functions. So I can create my own command central, create my own tab, and I can delete the tab, hide the tab. However I want, I can do it. Now, for example, if I do not want this, again, File, Option, Customize Ribbon, go back to sorting. If I do not want, all I have to do is just click on remove. I do not want filters, click on remove. Now entire NICT I do not want, you can just uncheck it. You want it again come back, you can click on it. But you want to totally remove it from the tab, again click on remove, click on OK, it goes off. File, Home, Insert. Right, it's that simple. So these plays a very important role, shortcuts, the tricks and the tabs, because that is what you will be maximum making use of it. You get the hold of what exactly is this tabs and groups. Now again, to cross check, please type yes if you have understood. Okay, great. Now I'm going to the next topic, which is called as characteristics of cell. Now remember, a cell can have a text, number, Boolean expression, true or false, formulas, functions, error message, date. It can have anything. But how do you differentiate which one is a number, which one is a text, which one is a Boolean expression, which was in an error? Now you will get over here, say for example, if I type NICT, say if I put a number, okay, and here I will put it as false, here I'll put it as true, here I will say create one error message here. This is an error message. How do I differentiate whether this is a text or number? Remember one thing, it's a universal rule. Anytime you write a text, wordings A, B, C, D, E, F, any wordings, if you observe here in the cell, it goes to the left side of the cell. NICT has gone to the left, whereas a number goes towards the right. If you see this, it is towards the right, this is towards the left. And always a true and false will be in the center. Can you observe this? Yeah, true and false, because these are expressions. Number will always go towards the right and alphabetics will always go towards the left. By this you can understand whether it's a text or a number or a false. and error messages will be always mentioned it like this. Okay, that means there's some error, something has to be rectified. So this is what is a characteristics of a cell. Remember one thing, text means left, number means right, for true or false means center. In fact, you can now open up any Excel sheet and you can just type and check whether this really works or not. If I just type computer, it's on, okay, just like it's on the left. If I put any big number, see what happens, it goes to the right. If I put true, it goes to the center. If I go false, it goes to the center, right? So these are the basic things you should know, or the characteristics of the cell. Okay, it's a small topic. Okay, now you're into characteristics of cell. I'm skipping this speak cells, I'll come back later. Next you have editing data. Overwrite or editing cell contents, undo, redo, find and replace, go to, and go to special. Now, what is this editing data? If I want to change anything in Monday, I put my cursor on Monday. If you're using a desktop, all you have to do is press F2 button. If you're using a laptop, it'll be FN, that will be function F2. See, when I do F2, see, where is the cursor? It is exactly on Monday. So I can change anything I want. If I want to make any change on Wednesday, put your cursor on Wednesday, F2. See, the cell opens up, you can write whatever you want. This is how you actually make changes in your cell. What is this undo and redo? If you see, this is also called as undo, this is called redo. For example, Tuesday, I will make some changes over here. Okay, I have made some changes. I do not want the change, I wanted to take it back to the normal. So what I will do is, I go on the top, you have this called undo. It goes back to normal. But if you want to get it back, redo. Go here, select this redo. It comes back. The shorter method is, for undo it is Control Z, for redo it is Control Y. So for example, I will go here, I will type NICT. If I want to undo it, Control Z. If I want to get it back, Control Y. See, it's very simple. You'll be using this a lot. So if you make any mistake, you can just do Control Z. If you wanted to get it back, nothing but redo, Control Y. You will get NICT. Okay, so keep that in mind, practice it, it'll be easy. If you want to search some information from this data, okay, that is fine. How do I do it? Control F. If I want to search Sunday, so I will type Sunday and I will click on find. See, the cursor goes on Sunday. Now if I want to select Monday, I will click on find all. See, Monday it got the 2 Mondays. Again click on find next, the cursor goes on to Monday. Okay, so that is nothing but Control F. How do I search the data? Control F. Dialog box will open up. What is that you want to search? You type over here and click on enter. See, the cursor goes exactly on thing. Now what is replace? Or the short form is not Control F, it is Control H. All this Y, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I want all the Y to be replaced by, say, yes, or alphabet G. What I will do is Control H, replace, not Wednesday, just the letter Y. I want it to be replaced by the letter G, and I will mention it as replace all. And 9 replacement, click on close. Now you see Monday, Tuesday, so everything has been replaced by G. If you want to undo it, remember Control Y. Okay, or you cannot, go to again Control H. Okay, so now replace G with Y. Replace all, click on OK, close. Now you got back your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Right? So that is nothing but find and replace. So Control Z is undo, Control Y is redo, find, F means find, Control F. For replace, it will be Control H. Okay. I'll come back to it in the end. I have a separate topic for this go-to session. Okay, now we have done this, editing the data, formatting the data. This is, everybody is aware of it. If I want this text to be bold in color, go here, bold it, or Control Z, undo. If you want to use a keyboard, click on this, Control B, it gets bold. You want italic, like an inclined one, here. You want underline that word, here. You want to put a border for this cell. You have an option over here which is called as border. Click on this. You have all borders around it. I come out. Slight line is there. See, there's a border. And you want to have a background color, this one, yellow, or any other color. You want orange, red, green, it is in your comments. You want to increase the size of the text or a font color. You want to increase, sorry, you want to change the font color. Now it is black. You want to change it to red, changes. You want to increase the size of the text, go here, increase it. Now see, you can. So I'll increase it to 30. Yeah. You want to change the style of writing. You have an option over here. Click on this. See, changes. You want to again change the style of the writing. It changes. So this is all formatting. So first one is bold, italic, underline, border, background color, font size, font shape, font color, everything changes. So you can do the formatting. Next is an alignment. What exactly is an alignment is, if I want to select some cells over here, you have an option which is called as merge and center. When I click on here, see what happens. All those cells will be merged and only that word text will be there. If I want the text to be in the center, go over here, you have an option to put it as center. You want the text to be written in vertical. You have this AB, click on AB, you have vertical text. You can go to AB, again click on vertical, it goes back. You want it on the left side, yeah. You want it on the right side, that's it. Now if you want it on the topmost center or a topmost left or right, you want it in the middle right corner. So I will go here and then click on this, see, middle right corner. You want it in the center, select the middle one, you get it selected. So according to how you want to rotate text up, you want it text down, see, changes, or you want it back to normal, click on that same thing, it gets it. You have another alignment which is called wrap text. So see here, if you just scroll down, what it says, text belongs to this cell, but as I said, the size, the text is more than the cell. What you have another option which is called as wrap text. And when I click on wrap text, see what happens. Entire wordings will fall into that cell. So the row width will actually increase it, but everything will fall into this cell. And that is the meaning of wrap text. Okay. So far what all we have done: bold, italic, underline, border, background color, text color, font size, font, text style. Then you have center alignment, left, right, clockwise, anti-clockwise, vertical text, merger center, wrap text. Now we're getting into the number. Now this sometimes it is difficult to read. I want, like, after 3 digits comma, then after the 2 digits, it's how the British or Indian style do it. How do you do it? Okay, so now what you have to do is right click, you have something called as format cell, then go to numbers, then go to the second one, number. You have this option called as use 1000 separator. Click on this box, click on OK. Okay, now again, why you're getting this error is because the size is very big. All you have to do is between G and H, double click. Right. Now you see commas are back. So now it's easy to read, it's 25 lakhs. Now if you, I'll repeat again how to do it. right click, format cell, number, use 1000 separator. Click on OK, double click on this here. Now if I want currency, click on this like rupees, dollars. How do I do it? Right click, format cell. Now go to currency, what symbol you want, dollar or you want rupees, Chinese, you can select it. Now let me keep it as dollar. Okay, and then click on OK. Now you get dollar. If you want it decimal points, right click, format cell, go to decimal, or it can be even percentage, you can do it. Now if you want decimal, you have a small option over here, comma. Now it is 30.00. Now you want more zeros, you have an option over here. See, more zeros. You want less zeros. So one more example I'll give you is 25.3698. Okay, now I don't want after decimal 4 digits, I just need 2 digits. So go over here, click on the left side, sorry, right side. Now it only 2 digits. If you want more, go on to this left side. See, so if you want more after decimal, if you want more numbers, go for left. If you want to reduce, go on to the right. So this is an option for you for the decimal. This is a percentage, this is a currency, and you want to make any changes in the number. Dates, remember dates is always DD, MM, year means 4/20/2020. You don't want this format, you want DD, MM, YY. Okay, so what you can do is copy this, paste it here, right click, again format cell, go to date, and what you want, DD, MM, YY, this one. Okay, changes, only two numbers. Now you want full stop, you don't want dash, so copy this, right click, format cell, date. Now I need to check what format is there. Okay, so you can select any one of it. Now you want this kind of a format, it changes. So I'll give you a homework kind of thing. When you're doing a worksheet, change these date formats according to what has been mentioned on the right side. So just to get an idea about how do you format a number, how do you align a text, how do you do the font. So these are a few things you should be able to do it. Again, cross-checking everyone. Are you able to understand? Have you understood so far? Okay, I think Ananya is asking me to explain about how to view the sheets side by side. Okay, it's a good thing because sometimes you might get confused. I'm happy that you're asking this question. Ananya, and for others, please look at this. I'll explain one more time. I'm going back to the working sheets. Now, Ananya, are you there? Can you just message yes, Ananya? Okay, great. So now I'll show you how to do it. How to compare two different sheets. Now we are on working with sheets. Go to view. You have to select new window. Okay, again go to view. You have this next option as view side by side. Click on this. Now two sheets are next to each other. Now say for example, I'll change this tabs characteristics of cell, and you don't want one of it, you can just cancel one of it. So view, new window, again view side by side. Is this clear, Ananya? comments. Comments plays a very important role. How do you insert comments, edit, delete, show all commands? Now, for example, I will type NICT, but when in that NICT, I want to write some notes. How do I do it is right click. There's an option which is called as insert comment. So I will say this text is for the reference. That's it. And then come out. So now it doesn't look like it. I have notes behind that cell, but it is not to be seen unless you have this red in color. Put my cursor there, you get to see additional information about it. Okay. So now I will put this number. But after a few days, I'll forget what is this number all about. So if I should not forget it, I will over here click on my user ID. So this is something is for my information. So tomorrow or after 5 days, when I go back and check what is this 22545, I don't understand what is this. So if I go and put my cursor here, then I realize, oh, that's my user ID. Okay, so that is what is important of your comments. When you're reading big sheets, you will get to see this red, small red in color. That is nothing but comments. You want to edit that comment, click on this, again right click, you have an option called as edit comment. Click on edit comment, my user ID and password. Don't worry, that's not my password. Okay, and you want to delete the comment, click on this, right click, you have an option called as delete. Okay, so that's extremely important. Any text, go here, click on it, insert a comment. It should not be in. See, there's also one more insert. Now when I click here, this one, this is to insert a new cell, new row, new column. But no, what we are doing is just come down, you have something called as comment. So these are small things which should be aware of it. Were you aware of these comments? All of you, were you aware? Okay, some people are saying yes, some are not. No, so that means you're learning new. So nothing, you're wasting your time, you're learning new. So we'll go forward. Once we have done this copying and filling, copy, paste, paste special. Okay, what exactly is a paste copy is? What I can do is I can click, select this entire table, Control C, and I can paste it. Right now, for example, I'll delete this. I want same as the original data. So this is original data. How do I do it is I select, click and drag it, Control C. Now see this a design kind of thing. That means I have copied. Now I will copy this, go here. Now can you tell me someone what is a command for paste? What is a command for paste? What we learned?
Control V.
Control V.
Akshita, yes. Brunda, yes. So now Control V. I get exactly the same data, ditto. Now, can anyone tell me, I want to copy this entire table, but I do not want this blue in color. I just need the values inside, that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 25, 30, Rita, Nita, Siddharth, Raj, John. I don't want this dollar. I don't want this blue in color. How do I copy and paste it? Anyone knows it? I want to copy and paste, but I do not want those blue in color, a dollar, all those things. Okay, that is why there's a term which is called as paste special. How do I do it? Now I select this entire table, Control C, I will go and select where I want to paste, but I will not type Control V. Now, when I selected the cell, right click, you have an option which is called as Paste Special. Select the paste selection. We have so many options under Paste Special. Now, I want only values. Can you see values? And then click on OK. See, only the values. I don't have that dollars, I don't have rupees, and I don't have blue in color. It is only values. Okay, so I'll just repeat again. How do I do it? Now I select this entire cell, copy this. Now it's activated. I go and select a cell where I have to paste it. I won't type Control V because I want to go to Paste Special. So right click, you have an option called as Paste Special. Click on this, you have an option called as Values. Click on Values, click on OK. Ta-da, it's over. So I get only values. Now only formatting means I only want this table and blue in color. I don't want the data inside this. I want to change the data. So same thing. How do I do it is I copy this, I paste it over here, click on the cell, right click on it, paste special. Now remember only the format. So I don't want value. So you have this option as formats. See? Now I can select whatever data I want. But the format will remain the same. That is why it's called as only formatting. I hope you will start doing this at home. Then copying and adding. This is actually very interesting. Now I want to copy this and paste it on the number 2 session, but not simply pasting it, adding number 2 also. So it means if I copy this and I paste it here, what happens? See, same thing comes over here. I do not want that. I want 12, 22, 32, 42, 52 like that. Okay, so how will I do is again copy this, put it over here, right click, paste special. You have an option called as add. Click on OK. So now what happens? 12, 22, 32, 42, 52 all by itself. Now again, say I will say 4. Okay, now I want to subtract. So copy this, put it on number 4, right click, paste special, not add, I want to subtract. See here. So what happened? 10 minus 4, 6. 20 minus 4 is 16. So it is subtract. But it's not widely used, but I'm just explaining you how to do it. Okay. So I'll repeat again. Select this, put it on number 2, right click, paste special, add. Everything is added. Okay, so that is copying and adding. So this is to recap, same as original, Control C and Control V. Only values means paste special values. Only formatting means paste special formatting. Copying and adding means paste special add. Now there is something called using fill. What is using fill is, now Monday is there. See if I drag down, what happens? Automatically Excel will give me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If I drag this number 1, see what happens. It is not giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is only giving same 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then what should I do is, can you see a small box over here? Click on this. Instead of saying copy cells, you have an option called as fill series. See, automatically changes. That is what is called as using fill. Okay. Now copy cells. I want Monday, 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 Monday till here. What I will do is take the corner of this cell. There's a plus sign. Click on it. Just drag it. But you are getting fill series. but I want Monday for everything. What I will do is small box, click on this. You have something called as copy cells. Everything changes to Monday. Again, one, come to the edge of the cell, it's a plus sign, click and drag it. You get everything 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's already in copy cells. But if you want it in fill series where you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go to the small box, you have fill series. If you want only 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, go here, click on this, you have an option called as copy cells. So that's the meaning of copy cells using fill. How do you click and drag? Click on the cell, edge of the cell, there's a plus sign, drag it. If you want copy, it will be only Monday. So this is all about copying and filling. So when you're doing it in your sheet at your home, all these things, it'll be easy for you. Okay. We got some 2-3 more things. What is this transpose? Now, please tell me, do you know how to do transpose? In your chat message, do you know how to do transpose? There are 53 people. I want only some 10-12 people are responding. I don't know about others. I want everyone to respond. I'll explain what is transpose. What is transport is converting the rows into columns or columns into rows in one click. That's very important. Means what is transport is, see the data over here is same. Card issued 2008, 2009, you have so much of info. Same thing they have represented in horizontal manner. That is credit card issued 2008, 2009, January, February, March, horizontal. This is a vertical data. This is horizontal data. Now suddenly a boss will come and say, look, I do not want this in a vertical data. I want it in a horizontal data. Then at that time you can't type. Then you can't type 2008, 2009. Okay, and then you write it. It'll take almost 1 day. But in one click you will be able to do it. How do you do it? How do you transpose it? Simple. Select this, copy it where you want to convert the data here. Now don't do Control V, it's a paste special. So right click, go to paste special. Now you have an option over here which is called transpose, the last option. Click on transpose and click on OK. See, that's it. Very simple. You can repeat one more time. Select this entire vertical, click on this. Do not do right Control V, right click, paste special, go for transpose. It one click, your entire vertical data has been converted into horizontal data. Okay. Paste special, again transpose. See, even from horizontal data, I can convert into vertical data. So I click on this, paste special, transpose. Look at it. It gets converted into whichever format you want. Excel is very easy only if you know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, then it is not easy. Okay. Only 4 more. Can I go ahead? It'll take another 15 minutes. 4 more items to finish it. I want all of you to tell me yes or no, because I don't want to load so much of information. If you're okay, you're able to understand, you're enjoying the program, I'll complete the remaining 4. Not all 54 people are participating. I don't know whether you guys are there or not. Only around 15-20 people are replying. Okay, I'll go ahead with it. Thank you so much. Now, what is this advanced fill? You learned about flash fill. You learned about copy cells. There is something called as advanced fill. Now, this also plays a very important role. For example, north, east, west, south. This is what normally everybody talks about it. Now, I'll remove this. I'll only have north. I will just drag it. Let's see what Excel will give me. It's giving me copy cells. But if I go for flash fill, sorry. Okay, it's not giving me. So let me type east. I select these two cells, northeast, northeast. Okay, but I want a custom list. When I drag it, it should come north, south, west, east. See, this is a comment. Now you know what it is. Now when I drag, I should get north, south, west, east. Okay, when I drag, I should get India, Singapore, USA, UK in the same order. How do I do it? Okay, now all you have to do is click on this cell, go to file. It's slightly different way of doing it. Go to file, go to option, go to advance. Please remember this, go to advance, scroll down, completely you scroll down, you will have this, create a list for use in sorts and fill sequence, edit custom list. Click on this. Here under the new list, what is that they were asking? First one is north, south, west, east. Click on add and click on OK. Click on OK. Now see what happens. North. Now I'll drag it. See, what did I get? North, south, west, east. Because I have created a custom list. If I keep dragging, it'll repeat north, south, west, east. So if I keep dragging it to the right side also, you will get the same thing. Okay. Undo is Control Z, Control Z. Now I want the countries in the same order. What I'll do is click on this, go to File, go to Options, go to Advanced, scroll down. You have something called as Edit Custom List. Yeah, the new entry is India, Singapore, USA, UK. You have to write it in the same way. Okay, and then click on OK. Now I will type India. See, when I drag it, what happens? India, Singapore, USA, UK. If I drag it, India, Singapore, USA, UK. I can go on, write 20 list, 30 list. Like I want to store my top 50 employees. So at one shot, if I load it anywhere in the Excel, I open another Excel and I can easily select those 50 students or 50 employees. And that is something which will happen in a custom lay or custom list. Okay. Now this is again a repetition. Fill drag numbers. If I click drag it, okay, or if you want the jump of 10, like 20, 30, now next you want 40, just select this and drag it. You will not get. Then what you have to do is select the first 3 cells and then drag the remaining cells. So it gives me 40, 50, 60. Because Excel, you have to give some information to Excel. So 10, next will be say 40, jump of 30. So now what I will do is remove this, remove this, remove this, remove this. I'll select only these 2 cells. Now what I will do is drag it. See what happens. Jump of 40, jump of 30, jump of 30, jump of 30, right? Because it could understand from the first 2 how we were able to do it. Fill the drag months, just drag it down, you get it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just drag it down, you will get it. It's a repetition actually, but just for you to understand. Now there is something called as filling items to down or filling items to the right. The option is, please note down, is Control D and Control R. We'll be using a lot this also. See, I'll select this Monday, select this entire cell. Now I will type Control D. Now if I want this to be filled onto the right side, select the entire cells, Control R. Over. In one shot you will be able to do it. I'll repeat again. Now I want entire Monday to be filled down. So select all the cells. Now type Control D. So Control D. If you want the entire names on the right side, Control R. It will type by itself. Next one is flash fill. What is this? I want only first four digits. 1001, 1002, 1004, 1005, 1006. So what I will do is, I will type 1000. Let's see what happens if I drag it. You got it. The first four numbers. Okay. The last three, that is 100, 101, 104, I want. So I'll just type 100. Click on this, just drag it. Click on fill series. It's not happening. Okay, so there is a mistake over here. What you can do is, there's an option which is called as Control E. Okay, now I will type 1000. I'll select the entire cell and type Control E. Control E. Now I want the last three digits, 100. I'll type 101, at least two information. Now I'll select all the cells. I will type Control E. See, if I want middle digits, 165, 540, 980, 238, what I'll do is, I will type 165, 540, only two is enough. Then I'll select this entire cell and I will type Control E. See what happens. I got 980, 876, 874, 234, 567. So all you have to do is remember, it is Control E where you can extract the data. E is for extracting. Now I want only the first alphabet letter. So I'll just put M and then I select all the cells, Control E. See, W, T, F, S, S. I want the last two alphabets, AY. I select the entire thing, Control E. Now there's a problem over here. Okay, so what you have to do is AY, AY. Let's go for two cells. See, if at least one or two cells you manually you type, because Excel trying to understand from you what is that you're looking for it. Sometime in the first cell only it'll understand. If it's not understanding, at least manually go for two or three maximum, and then select all the cells, Control E, you will be able to extract. See, E is like nothing but extract. First four digits, last three digits, middle three digits, first alphabet. It's very interesting if you do it, right? It's just like a robot. It's like a programming. If you know the right options, you can get it done very quickly. And the last two things, dictionary. See, sometime when you're going through some information in Excel, you want to get some meaning out of it. There's an option which is called as Alt. Just click on Alt in your keyboard and select this word. See, dictionary opens up, searching, and gives you a lot of information. So what is the option? Click on Alt and click on this. It will search and it will give you all the information about dictionary. And if you're stuck up somewhere and you need help, is F1. Okay, so all you have to do is F1, not individual letter F and individual one. No, there's a function key which is called as F1. So it is called as F1. When I click on this, you will get as Excel help. So these are interview questions. I'll ask, how do I go for Excel help? What command should I put? F1. What is F2? To edit the cells. And what is Alt selecting the word is nothing but a dictionary. So all these things, you know, in the interview they can ask simple things which we may not know about it. So dictionary, Alt, select the word, you will get it. And for help, it is F1. So we're coming to the last topic for the day, which is, I told you I'll do it later, go to. Now, when you look at the sheet, they have given me some problems over here. They're asking me. So the management has given me this data for me. They've told me to do some things over here. Let us see what have they asked me to do. First, they're telling me to select all the errors. How does an error look like? Can you see this? NA, 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 NA. They're all nothing but errors. So they are telling me select all the errors, and they're asking me to delete the errors. And whatever cells which is blank, they're asking me to color it in green. So in the office, you know, they can give you these kind of assignments. They can give you to clean the data. So you should be knowing very well. Okay, how do I do it? What I will do is, first I'll select this entire table. There is an option which is called as Control G, which is nothing but go to. So Control G, you have an option which is called as special. Here, go to formulas. You remove numbers, text, logical, because you are looking to find out errors. So click on errors and click on OK. Can you see all the highlighted one, the gray color? So first one we have selected it, and what does it says? Delete those errors. So in the keyboard, go and click on delete. Let it be as it is. Now it is asking me to color the blank cell into green. Remember the background text cell color. How do I do it? This one. Okay, fairly simple. Second, formula without errors. The management has come and told me in this data, I need to find out which cell contains formulas, and those cells should be colored in red. See, what is formula? Okay, see, these are all numbers. If you see here 446585, it's not a formula. 751 is not a formula, it's just a number. But somewhere here, so this is a formula which is equals 12 into 67. That means some kind of calculations they have done. So the management is asking me select those numbers, so those cells which consist of formulas. I can't keep on manually go and check where is it, right? So what you have to do is I have to select this table, Control G, special. Now under the formulas, only the numbers. Remove the errors also this time, only the numbers, and click on OK. See, 804, 221, 8, they're all having some kind of formulas. Now they're asking me to put it in red in color, change it to red. See, if I click on 804, what are there? 12 into 67. If I click on 751, see 766 into 98%. 221, 123. See some kind of form. So this is what the management has asked. Next, select the blank cell. In each of these blank cells, here also there's a blank cell. Instead of keeping it blank, please mention pending, the word pending in all those blank files. How do you do it? Same thing, select this, Control G, special. Now as usual, click on formulas. No, click on blanks, because it is asking to select all the blanks, and click on OK. Now all the blanks are selected. Now I will type pending. Okay, and Control Shift Enter. It does not happen like that. Okay. Okay, so I'll select this, Control G, special, blanks, click on OK. Now type pending and Control Enter. In the end, you have to press Control and Enter. Now all the blank cells has the word which is called as pending, 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 pending at one shot. Now whatever the management asked me to do, I was able to do it. Is this clear, all of you? Did you understand this goto function? Please type yes or no. You want me to repeat? I can repeat one more time. If you want me to repeat, just write repeat. Okay, I'll quickly do it from the beginning, just for a lot of people are asking to repeat again. So for others who have understood, but again it will be like a revision. Now I select this entire table. What does it says? Select all the errors, delete all the errors. So what I'll do is Control G, special. Now how do I select all the errors? Under the formula, remove numbers, text, logical, only errors, and click on OK. Now all the errors are selected. If I want to delete it, type, click on that keyboard, delete, it goes off. And how do I convert into green in color? Go here, green. Okay, I want to select all the formulas which here has formulas. Formulas is what I was telling. 804 12 into 67, it's a formula. 447, there is no formula, it's just a number. So what I will do is select this, Control G, special. I want formulas, only the numbers, and click on OK. Now it is selected. Now I want this in red in color. Now it is asking select the blank cell, and in each blank cell write the word as pending. What I will do is select this, Control G, special. Now you don't have to worry about formulas, select the blanks. Okay, and don't click on anything, just go right on your keypad, pending. Don't click on enter. Now what you have to do is click on Control and enter together. Control, enter. See, it happens automatically at one shot. So that is nothing but Control and enter. Did you all understand? Somebody was asking about Control enter. I hope you were able to understand that. Okay, this is a very simple one. Go to number 2. Fill the blanks means I want the data like this. Okay, now I want these blank cells same as this number and this number. Under the blank cell of this, same as this number and this number. This blank cell, same number as this and this. Do anybody knows the shortcut? Please type. Anybody knows the shortcut? How do I fill the same data below it? That's it. Did you understand what I did? Did you all understand how I did this trick? Okay. Not many people know this trick, okay, which I will explain it to you one more time. So this is how I want the problem. DC power system, DC power system, DC, which is in the blanks, I want the same thing. Then Atma, then ANZ, I want it. How do I do it? Okay, just select the entire table, Control G, special. Here, select the blanks and click on OK. Now what you have to do is type equals and select the above number. Type equals and select the above number. Do not click on enter, especially in GoTo. You have to go click on Control Enter. You get all the things which it will derive from the above data. Can you understood this? If you're doing it with me, you can try it on the system. But otherwise, were you able to understand? Do you want me to repeat again? Just write the word as repeat. Okay, some people are asking repeat. Please observe it carefully. I will do it one more time. Now, I'll just hide this. Okay, now I will select from supplied numbers till this here. Now I've selected the numbers. Control G, which is nothing but go to, select special. Now I have to select the blanks. If you're having a book, note down this. Okay, first select this table, Control G, click on special, click on blanks and click on OK. Now what you have to do is you need to derive the data from the above. That means all you have to do is equals and then select the above data. Only that above data, one data is enough. 707256 is enough. Now last step is please do not click on enter. It goes off. If you want data for everything, please click on control enter. Control enter. Gets it done. Simple as that. Pujita, Deepa, did you understand this? And Bharati? Yes, sir, understood now. Great. Bharati understood. Great. Now, before you come to the next class, there's a small homework over here. Go to 3. Now, the data is in the below, and you need to fill up the same information on the above to it. This one has a below. I want the same data on the above of it. This is a below on above of it. Same data should be there. So just try to figure it out. Last exercise, we derive the data from the top. Now, how will you derive from the bottom? Just try. Otherwise, I'll explain it to you in the coming class. Okay. So we're completing this day one. Lots of things for you to go back, do it. You have enough time, nowhere to go out in this lockdown period. Probably in the morning, fresh mind, you can, or in the evening after dinner, please start doing it one after the other sheets. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the coming class. Otherwise, if you give a break, if you leave for 4-5 days and come back to day one class, you will not understand. If you do it today, the next class will be much easier for you. Okay. Now, just to get a feedback from you, please type if the class is interesting, you are able to understand, just provide a feedback, or you want to write it in WhatsApp, it's great, so that I can make the class better, because you are learning from me for the first time on Excel, that to online method, not a classroom method. So I really want to understand, and were you able to follow up clearly? I want all these 50 people to type over here, which we can track it. Please be honest. If you're not, then you can even message it. One-to-one is also fine, but I want you to make best use course of this program. Right? So thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. I really appreciate all 53 people coming and learning it. We'll learn more tomorrow. We'll learn more of mathematical calculations and much more after this. Today was a basic, but as we go on, we'll learn much more to it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.